Hey, I want to tell you that we're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. We're all going to be all right. Because you can always grow and change and learn something new. You can pivot your career. You can learn to work from home. We can get through this. I want to spread out some positivity today. So, for those of you who are trying to figure out what you're going to do because you may have lost a job or you temporarily can't make income, I just want to share with you what I know about different options from working from home. I just want you to remember that you can learn a new trade if necessary. So I know it's just really hard right now, but I just want to share this with you guys today. And you guys know that I've been going through a lot of change lately, moving here to Tennessee. And today I actually had to cancel my flight. I was supposed to be flying home to Orlando to see my parents today because it is the celebration of my brother's birthday, who's no longer with us, but we still like to be together during this time. So it's been very hard to have to cancel that because of all this that's going on. I also have multiple sclerosis, so I want to make sure that I take it very seriously because the medicine I take depletes my immune system. So if I were to get sick, it would probably be even worse. So I'm staying in and playing it safe as much as I don't want to, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to use this experience as an opportunity to help you. Like I say, if there's anything I know, it's how to pivot, how to change, how to transform. And, when I got up here to Tennessee, I figured my backup job could always be massage. I'm licensed. I could just get my license up here, or I could hire out therapists here. I had, therapists back home that I was sending out to different jobs. Obviously, wasn't expecting this huge worldwide change. I also thought, worst case scenario, I could always get any job. I started, letting my mind go wild with like, I can be a barista again, like back in the college days, or, like I could be a retail salesperson. I could sell jewelry. I could, like do anything I could think of because I had a fresh start. But I didn't foresee that the entire city would be shutting down. So I wanted to give you guys a different perspective and realize that it's good to have multiple streams of income. And because I can't do the massage or my air retreats or even hire therapists out or do art shows, there was an art show I was going to join, and then I was like, oh yeah, large crowds of people, that's not going to work. And people are not that concerned with buying art right now because of everything that's going on. But I focused on what can I do. What I can do is online marketing. I can do that. So one of my side jobs that I don't tell a lot of people about, but what I do for marketing is I help famous photographers sell online courses and presets. And I do simple things for them. I used to do a lot more like Facebook advertising, but that wasn't really my jam. But now I do more just helping with responding to emails, moderating comments, making sure that the comments on their Facebook ads are positive or at least not too negative. And just real simple things, accepting people into the groups, customer service. And this is something that's not being affected by the recent events because it's all online. It's digital downloads. It's not even being affected by Amazon, who I just heard today is only shipping out like the necessities, only like baby items and toilet paper and paper towels, that are truly a necessity, not just random lamps and things like that. So that's affecting people that I actually know who sell on Amazon. Becky Thames actually is doing a video about that right now, about how to handle that because she's an Amazon seller. So, I mean, even the online industry is being affected, but online courses, downloadable links, things like that are probably actually going to prosper. They're going to do better in the situation. So that one thing that's one of my multiple streams of income is actually going to end up being a really, really good one to have. And I just want to let you guys know, like, I didn't used to be a technical person. I'm still not a technical person, but I learned it one step at a time. And if you want to, you can too. Like, I just want you to realize no matter how much you think you're not good with technology, you are capable of change. You're capable of growing and learning, and you can do this if you want to. So, just gonna make sure that I'm live right here. By the way, where are you watching from? How's it going there? Is it crazy for you too? It's crazy here, but We can do this. All right. Um, so, I'm not a super technical person. You may not be either, but there's always YouTube. And let's say you wanted to learn Facebook ads, you can easily go on to facebook.com/business. You can learn all sorts of things through the tutorials. But what I'd recommend, the best way is to do either a paid or unpaid internship. That way you're going to learn as fast as possible and you're going to actually have some guidance. And that's what I did. I mean, I would not be anywhere near where I am if I didn't have someone who actually helped me, who actually walked me through everything that I learned. And just really learning it hands-on, seeing how it really works in the real world is versus like an idealized version that you learn from a textbook, which they don't teach us in textbooks yet because it's all new and it's always changing. And that's the other reason it's good to actually work hands-on with someone who's in the field right now doing it, because a Facebook ads course that's a year old might already be outdated, to be honest. But I have a whole bunch of people I can recommend if you want to learn how to do Facebook ads, you want to do, the moderation, you want to do work at home stuff. There are as many jobs as you can possibly imagine that are work at home jobs. So yeah, I can definitely put you in contact if you're interested with people from all different realms, and just let me know what it is you want to work on. What do you want to learn? What do you want to do from home? What your skills are, what you're good at. These are things to start thinking about as, if you need to change and pivot. What are your strengths? What do you enjoy? And how can that be used in maybe an online version? Maybe you have knowledge of how to do something. It could be how to knit. It could be how to grow plants really well or something. It could be anything you can think of that you know how to do well, and you want to create a course because you think maybe someone else wants to know that. And I can help you make that into a course. How do you video yourself? How do you do it when you don't have a whole lot of money maybe? To put it out there, and then as you build, how to get more official. Once you have an audience, how to keep growing that, how to get the system going basically, and make it where it's making money for you. And you don't have to have a lot of money to start is the thing. Like you can start pretty much from zero nowadays, as long as you have, the energy and the ambition and the will. Like you can do this. I promise. If I can do it, you can do it. And then also, a lot of people right now are talking about using Zoom and Skype, and some people have never used that. Some people have never used FaceTime. So if you are a little bit embarrassed maybe, and you're not sure how to do these things, feel free to let me know and I'll do a practice Zoom call with you. I'll do a practice, FaceTime or whatever it is. Maybe you aren't sure how to use the Facebook groups section. I've been using the groups for so long that I just totally know them and I'm comfortable with them. But some people don't. They just always use other parts of Facebook, or they use Instagram and they don't know how to do certain things. And it's okay. Like I'm here to help you through it. I just want to let you know that like we all have to start from somewhere. We all have to have our first Zoom call. Let's see. So some websites that might be helpful if you do want to do like virtual assistant type work. Maybe you know how to do graphic design. You want to just respond to emails. You want to be a customer service person, things along those lines. Whatever your skill is that could be virtually done. You can go to sites like upwork.com. That's UPWORK.com. And then freeup.com. That's FREE UP.com. So Upwork, and FreeUp. And I'm sure there's probably plenty of other ones. I just know about those two. So they can help you find jobs as freelancers, virtual assistants. You put in how much you want to make. At least I know that's how the Upwork works. And then they take a small fee. So just raise the amount that you want to make so that it all works out. And then you don't have to accept every job and you don't have to take every job. Just look through it, see what's out there. Just, open your mind to new possibilities. So I know it can be scary, but the more that you could take control of your destiny and your decisions, the less scary it's going to be. And I was going to tell you guys like a silly story about when I was a little girl. The first time that I became confident was I was camping in my backyard. I was maybe around 5 or 7 years old, maybe as old as 8. And I was out there camping in the backyard in a tent with my girlfriends that we were all about the same age. And we heard what we thought was a bear outside. And we were all scared. But I realized there was this moment of realization that someone had to check and see if there really was a bear and if it was okay. And they were scared and I was scared, but I was the one who stood up and finally said, okay, I'll check this out. So even though I was scared, I still had to, I just had to do it. I had to do the thing that, in our little child mind, I thought I was saving the day, And I'm sure it was just like my brother playing around and pretending he was a bear outside. But I just remember that moment of, even though I was scared, I stood up and did the thing that was hard to do. So maybe you're scared right now to learn a whole new trade because you haven't done this before, and with all this change. But the thing is, like, someone needs to stand up and do this. Someone needs to take care of the family and yourself. And I mean, there's never been a better time to transform and change and try something new. And we're all, for the most part, everybody who's stuck at home, you have all this time to learn. You have all this time to consume all the content from YouTube and from online courses and Facebook. There's all these free videos out there in Facebook groups, or, like I'm doing this live from my wall right now. I'm sure there's a lot of other people right now that are teaching a lot of things. And there's never been a better time to learn. So this could be seen as an opportunity for positive change. And, if you can work from home, if you're someone who likes to travel, that also means you get to do that once, everything gets not so crazy again. As long as you have a laptop, you can go anywhere in the world. As long as you have Wi-Fi, there's a lot of jobs that allow you to have that freedom to move about the cabin. I know different people have family or different obligations, but if you're able to work from anywhere, it's really nice to just be able to go to a coffee shop and decide that's where you're going to work today, or drive to another town, or you just have so many more options than the typical 9-to-5 job where you have to go to a specific office and have a specific boss, and everything's so regimented. And we all thought we were so safe in the world that we have created. And I think this is the first time that we're all seeing it's not as safe as we thought it was. It's not as secure. Things can totally, totally change, but that could be a good thing. That could be a positive. And maybe everyone gets to see their family a little bit more the next couple of weeks. And everybody gets to consider, is that really what I want to go back to after this couple of weeks? Do you want to change and be, a laptop lifestyle entrepreneur? So I hope that, you've gained something from this. And if you have any questions, please let me know. If you want to just message me to set up a call, I'm totally available and happy to help. We can do it over Zoom. We can do it over regular telephone. And we can talk about strategy on how to get if you want to create a course and get it online, if you want to be a virtual assistant, if you just want to talk about the changes you're going through and how to get through them. I'm happy. I'm so happy to talk to you guys. It's a free strategy call, 1 hour. Just message me and let me know. And also just remember to keep positive messages around you right now. So I know that for me, looking through my Facebook news feed right now is it's intense. I don't even want to look. It's so much. So, keeping things like happy art around that says, let's see, it can't rain all the time. So this is something that my brother told me, and I created a painting. The original was quite large, but keep positive reminders around. I have my coffee cup that says we can do this. Whatever you can do, watch funny movies, listen to good music, figure out what you can laugh about, see the silver lining. I know that times are tough, but in the toughest of times, you will find your way to shine, and just find whatever positive things you can. I love you all. I'm going to see if there's any questions. Oh, we got Michael Mataluni on here. He was my mentor. He taught me so much. I love you, Michael. So I hope you all are doing well. Stay safe. Drink green juice and healthy things. Take vitamin C. Do all this stuff for your immune system. And one of the main things is keeping stress down, because if your stress is high, that's going to hurt your immune system. And just, keep it positive, guys. I love you all. Message me if you have any questions.